Two ACC powerhouses in the 2025 season are about to take the field and square off here on IceBox Live. Hello, everybody. I am Dink here with another stream for you in Week 10. This week we've got Smitty and Wake Forest visiting Florida State and Bemer here in Doak Campbell Stadium. And it is going to be a fun battle. Smitty coming off a huge win last week over number 3 SMU. And it wasn't even close, 42-17 in that bout. And of course, Bemer, I believe coming off a bye week, but sitting at number 10 in the country at 7-0, or excuse me, number 9 in the country at 7-0. And Smitty is going to start on offense with the freshman, Oki. And he's going to have to burn a timeout already. That Doak Campbell crowd loud for their Florida State Seminoles. No need for a rebuild. They go 2-10 last year, and Coach Cade Bemer already has them at top 10 in the country and fresh into the playoffs as of right now, of course. But 1st and 10 from the 25 for Wake Forest. And they'll start off with a run for Oki, and he gets a couple on first down, 2nd and 8. So 2 yards on that first play, and now they'll toss it to the outside. Try to cut it back inside. A solid gain. They push him forward, and he's going to have a first down up to the 36-yard line. Looks like there's a recruit visiting for Florida State. He has committed to Tennessee at this point, though. Who knows? Maybe a good visit will flip him. That's what Bemer's hoping for in a game like this. Of course, Wake Forest just trying to get back toward the top 25, and they're doing a great job of doing that. Beating number 3 is a good start. They hand this one off up the gut. Another decent run. This one only getting 2 there. But it'll be 2nd and 8. Florida State with some key wins throughout this season. They've beaten Stanford on the road. They beat Alabama right here in Doak Campbell. They have proven that they are one of the best in college football this season. And they look to keep that here. 2nd and 8. They fake the jet again. They go inside. Decent run, trying to get about, well, trying to get up to the first down marker, but it's going to be 3rd and 5. Need about the 46-yard line to convert this one. 5 yards to go. Smitty will keep it on the option. He goes to the tight end, stays on his feet, and Long's got way tons of grass, and he is inside the 40 in Florida State territory. A huge broken tackle by the Wake Forest tight end gets them up across the 50 to the 40-yard line. So nicely done there by the tight end of Wake Forest. They hand this one right off, and it's going to be a solid gain up to the 31-yard line, 2nd and 1. Wear and tear for Tate Carney coming in early. These Florida State Seminoles hit hard, and they hit quick. 2nd and 1. Under 7 to go in the first quarter. Man in motion is the wide receiver. They'll fake to him, go to the running back. He's got the outside lane, and he will go. Touchdown, Wake Forest, and they'll be on the board first. Thank God I can watch and not get beat by 21. New day, new Bink. Well, we've got a Wake Forest touchdown for you, Bink, coming in here. Penguin also, welcome in. Couple of different ref emojis there. And might I say, unexpectedly, Wake Forest takes a 7-0 lead early in this ball game.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and he closed the deal by scooting.
F that Penguin guy, bro. Bink, you better be rooting for Bemer. The The Binks at it again. 7-0 to start, and Florida State will get their first drive started at the 25-yard line. How is the stream quality, fellas? Is it super laggy, or is it okay? Because for me, it's okay. I can't really tell unless you guys are watching. So you just let me know how it looks, and if it looks all good, then we're going to be all good. If not, we're loading the boys up and coming back for round 2. It's good. Thank you, Penguin. Much appreciated. Bink as well. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. 1st and 10 for Florida State, number 9 in the country. And they hand it off to the outside. Solid gain here. He's going to have a first down and more up across the 42-yard line. And just like that. So we've got the Nebraska and USC user in the chat right now. Of course, that game this week, just have it on IceBox Live, and USC came out with a huge victory. They'll most likely be top 3 in the country after that. And they try to go up the gut, Florida State, and they get about 3 from Cam Davis. Jaden Loving in there on the tackle. He's had a great year, 6.5 sacks, 18 TFLs. He has been living in the backfield. Should have been ready the first time. You guys might get another chance in Lucas Oil, but maybe not if Seaglass has something to say about that. They go to the outside again, Florida State, and it'll be 3rd and 2 after the run for Cam Davis. Looks like a little over 600 yards on the season. Of course, no Damon Claiborne in this game. Too much wear and tear, trying to nurse that back to health if they're pushing for a playoff run here. It appears that this stream does not want me to watch the game. It's 1st and 10 after a Florida State run up the middle, it looks like. And I am not sure what is slowing down on my Wi-Fi. But 1st and 10 for Castellanos and Florida State. He's rolling right. And it looks like he's just going to take off. Whenever the Twitch inevitably decides to load it, he will take off. And he'll have a 1st and 10 up to the 33-yard line. This one's a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be another first down, but there is a flag on the ground, and we'll see what it is. It looks like it was a hold, or maybe a block in the back. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the same spot. Incoming bootleg scramble. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. 1st and 10, they go play action again. Why does it want to stop only on play actions? The run play was perfectly fine. It's having a stroke when we try to. And another scramble for Castellanos. He will get inside the 15 and go down at the 13. First and 10 up inside the 15, looking for a score here early. They go RPO to the right side. Wake Forest there to make the tackle after just a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Florida State.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackle.
11 yards to pay dirt Castellanos. Alone in the backfield, and he will snap it from the 11. He'll drop back. He'll roll right. He might have some room. He will get to the 5-yard line, 3rd and 2. And Tommy Castellanos, 446 yards.
They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of.
He has been great this season, both throwing it and running it. 3rd and 2, 5 yards to go. The gap was blitzed, and the defense got there. It's going to be 4th and 1. So the first 4th down of the game. And it comes from the 4-yard line. They just need the 3 to convert. And, of course, they're 4 yards out from a touchdown. We shall see how this plays out for Florida State.
Making side adjustments here.
Castellanos making some adjustments. He will throw with 1 yard to go. Rolling right. Can he get to the edge? He cannot. It's a stop on 4th down, and the underdog Wake Forest will take the ball at the 5-yard line. What a huge play early in this ball game for the Demon Deacons as they get a chance to extend this lead. 1st and 10. And Oki's going to keep it. He'll throw backwards. Caught somehow. And he'll get about 5 yards on that play. Micah Mays Jr., they call it 6 on the field. Florida State defender could not get there, and instead Micah Mays turns it into positive yardage. Doak Campbell not any quieter after that first drive. 2nd and 4 for Wake Forest. Okie will roll right. Might have the comeback route, and steps out of bounds. Couldn't complete it. Receiver has got to get one of those, has got to get the inbounds foot down first instead. He lifts the leg up, and that was Mays Jr. again, I believe. Couldn't quite reel it in. 3rd and 4. An early test on this drive for Wake Forest. They send a man in motion.
From the gun, wants to pass.
They go to the short route. It is incomplete. And that is where Florida State will stop the drive. Wake Forest will punt it away. So Florida State's defense clutches up that time, and Wake Forest couldn't quite add any more to the lead. And on the punt return, it's the running back. It'll get all the way down to the 43-yard line for number 43. And that is where they'll start this drive. I believe we're a little behind, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Guess we weren't that far behind. 1st and 10 for Wake Forest as we approach the end of the first quarter. And they run to the outside with Davis. Cam Davis gets a solid gain. 2nd and 4. As we near the end of the first quarter, excuse me. I'm going to make myself a tiny bit louder. Not that I'm quiet, but, you know. 2nd and 4 as the last play, most likely of the first quarter, is upon us. Castellanos dropping way back, has a man over the middle when it inevitably gets there. And they're inside the red zone, and it'll be brought down at the 13-yard line to end the first quarter. And that is how we'll go to the second set of 10 minutes in this ball game. 7-0 Wake Forest as we wrap up the first quarter. So 1st and 10 after that nice pass play by Florida State, and this time they will go to the outside. And it will go for maybe 2 yards on that play. Adrian Webster had a nice punt return earlier and gets 2 yards on that carry for the Seminoles. Castellanos coming out under center. And he will hand it off to the outside again. And he cuts it back inside. It'll be a 1st down and goal from the 2. A lot of outside zones here. Just knowing what works. And he's got himself 1st and goal at the 2. Coach Bemer does at least. And now Castellanos comes out in the shotgun and hopes to put their first points on the board of the game. A lot of adjustments being made. And he will go to an out route. It is caught for a touchdown. LaWayne McCoy breaks the 0 on the scoreboard for Florida State. Extra point is up and good, and we've got a tie ball game here in Doak Campbell Stadium. Are they from Tallahassee? I believe they're from Tallahassee. Maybe not. Fair catch is signaled for and made. If you look at the college football playoff bracket, plenty of users are getting their time to shine. Georgia Tech in there. His hoss. 1st and 10 from the 25. Olkey will throw to the wide receiver screen. Coach G says, I got to show out. Number 2 in the country, Coach G. You can't really show out much more than that other than being number 1. Who's number 1 right now? Is that Auburn? Oh, you got a shout out. Well, you do got a shout out anyway, but no, I think Auburn's number 1. Oh yeah, as of right now, that's right. 2nd and 10 from the 25 after the play, the screenplay last time. They go with another screenplay, and it goes nowhere either. 3rd and 11 now. Shyheim Brown coming in at Mach 70 from his strong safety spot to make that play.
This guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Third and 11. Under 8 minutes to play in this third quarter. Olkey trying to get out of the pocket, and he cannot. The Florida State defense just too fast. The left edge rusher, James Williams, gets home, and it's going to be 4th and 19. Smitty will punt the ball away, and Webster will get another chance at it, but great coverage. Trust me, I would love sitting at number 1 alone in the ACC, but not likely. That's true. There's a couple ACC teams that were undefeated, right? Or was it just Florida State and Georgia Tech? And they go play action again. Castellanos stops, fires, wide open man downfield. It's White. He jukes inside, and that's going to be a Florida State touchdown. Nobody home. 13-7 early in this one. Just Florida State and Georgia Tech. Only undefeated teams left in the ACC. Kick is up and good, 14-7. Wide zones and bootlegs, that's true. That's what he runs a lot of. Kick is away. And Wake Forest will get another chance at it after that one-play touchdown from Florida State. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter, and Wake Forest looking to equalize this game, or at least get a little closer now after the lead has been taken by Florida State. They hand it off this time, up the middle. It goes nowhere, maybe back to the line of scrimmage this time. 2nd and 10. Brock Glenn. That sounds like an NFL backup. 2nd and 10. And they fake the handoff. Going to the corner route. It is tipped, incomplete at the line. Olkey was under a lot of pressure. It would be 8-4 with a QB that isn't 90 speed. Bernie needs to put Demond in. It's his senior year. No need to save him. I guess he just doesn't want to get him injured entirely because he's also trying to make this a 9-3 season. 3rd and 10, and this Florida State crowd could not be louder here in Doak Campbell. 3rd and 10. Going way deep down the middle. What a throw by Olkey. And a stiff arm keeps him on his feet. And that's going to be a Wake Forest touchdown in 3 plays. How about that? Wake Forest, an extra point away from tying up this football game yet again, as Vic Jr. finds his way to a 75-yard score. What a throw by Olkey across the middle, thrown across his body. And Vic makes the catch, has a huge stiff arm, takes out 3 defenders with him, and ties this game at 14 apiece. Him and Bemer running the same plays now. Well, it's an even ball game then, huh? So 1st and 10 from the 25. Castellanos dropping back. He's got some wear and tear. Running back cannot make the catch. Wake Forest defense was there, ready for it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 25. So a nice play from number 5 of the Wake Forest defense, one of the DBs there. 2nd and 10, man in motion as a wide receiver. They snap it. Going to be another bootleg. Castellanos rolling out, throwing, incomplete. 3rd and 10 to the 20 at the 25. And back-to-back incompletions for Castellanos. Those are his first 2 of the game. Not nearly as talented of a thrower as he is of a runner, but Of course, one of the better quarterbacks in the nation just because of that ability to move in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Castellanos dropping back once more. Might have a man on the out route. Does. It's a huge first down up into Wake Forest territory at the 48-yard line. Randy Pittman, the tight end, making plays like a wide receiver. 1st and 10 all the way to the 48-yard line. And they go with an RPO streak play, and it gets there. And back to the tight end once more.
Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the
1st and 10 from the 37.
So many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris.
And they go with an option play, and Castellanos gets sit down. 5-yard loss on the play as the Wake Forest D-line makes a play.
Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his
I
right-hand side.
I can't be saying these words on live. I don't even know. I'm probably getting demonetized because you guys are typing them. 2nd and 15, Castellanos rolls out. He'll get a couple yards on the ground. He'll get a lot more than a couple. He is across the 25. He actually goes out of bounds to the 26. But it's a first down, no less.
We talk a lot about this in quarterback.
Little wear and tear. It doesn't matter at all.
Focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure.
Castellanos going short to the out route. It's dropped by the receiver.
His speed. Go get north up.
Not a whole lot of impacts for Castellanos.
backed up now. Here's second
His nephew caught him going out of bounds. Oh, cracked. Oh. 2nd and 10 for Florida State here from the 26-yard line.
It's Castellanos.
Going with a zig route. It is incomplete again. Great coverage by the Wake Forest DBs. Passing yards leaders this season, Dylan Raiola, number 1 in the country with 3,880. Jackson Arnold not far behind. A couple of user quarterbacks. Congrats to you two. Way to keep the passing game going. Another zig route. Castellanos rolling out. Wanted the corner out, wasn't there. He'll go short. And it's going to be a nice tackle. I was 3. I'm sorry, I didn't get enough time to read it. I'm sorry, Coach G. Looks like Haynes King was 3rd. So on 4th and 6 from the 22, it looks like Coach Bemer will elect to take a field goal here. It is up and no problem. 14-17 here in this ball game. Florida State retakes the lead with 3:22 to go in the half. Fair catch is made in the end zone, and that will start the Wake Forest drive at the 25. The offense for Smitty has been doing okay so far. Now we'll see what they want to do with it. Goes over the middle. Great read to the tight end. It's a first down at the 41. Penguin says we got to put Demond in the second half. I don't know, man. I mean, he had a lead without him, and his defense is playing pretty good. If the offense can keep up the movement, I don't know if you really need to mess up the flow, you know what I mean? DeMond needs to come in. Smitty, they're calling for it. Throwing back across his body, Olkey completes it to his tight end on the screen, and what could have been a huge loss, maybe even an interception or even an incompletion, turns into a 9-yard gain. Olkey out here just doing the most acrobatic stuff in the backfield. He's got that freshman spryness to him. He hasn't let the we want DeMond. It's definitely DeMond. Both of you. And they were going to throw it, and he does at the last second. They go to Vic Jr. again. Spin move. He's still on his feet. Vic Jr. trying to carry this Wake Forest offense all by himself. Reginald Vic Jr., the junior speedster, wide receiver up to 93 yards. And now that hits the 2-minute warning, and Wake Forest is at the 3rd. It's Desmond now. Up to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes to go. He wanted to shovel pass. It was not there. Maybe if he waited a second longer, he could have had him, but it was would have been a tough completion regardless. It was a good decision by Olkey to get the ball out of there regardless because he was about to get buried in that backfield. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Waiting to see where the defense lies. He goes over the middle, and Olkey is making some crazy throws, and Vic making some crazy plays. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And that is a lead again for the Demon Deacons. The chat is going crazy. 20-17 with an extra point. It'll be 21-17. Up and good. Florida State trails to Wake Forest here at home. Number 9. I think I'd allow losing money for an upset. There you go, Coach G. I like that mindset. Penguin, the new goat of the dynasty. Biggs. Dang. Not even a second, either of you. Penguin's pretty good, man. Is Gloss playing for Bemer? That's screwed up, man. Castellanos stopping. Looking downfield. Stops. Nearly intercepted. And a tough play from Florida State. Luckily, they still have the ball. 1:43 to go. No way that comes back to bite Big. Big says, put some respect on Gloss's name. They go outside zone. It's 3rd and 9. So only 1 yard on that play. How did his QB's health go up? I don't... Did it? Is it up to like 3 out of 4 now? Or 4 out of 5? It is. Not sure. 3rd and 9. Going way deep across the middle. Incomplete. Castellanos can't make the throw. Does he have recoup? He very well might. He is a runner, you know. Got off the field for 90 seconds. He was yellow, now light green. This dude stinks. That's what happens with your athletic quarterbacks. Not every one of them can be Lamar Jackson. You know, super accurate and super fast. May stay on his feet up to the 39-yard line, and Wake Forest has a chance to extend this lead. DeMond has been making all the right throws, man. He's been playing well, knock on wood, of course. This looks like Raiola yesterday. Who gets ball at half? That would be Florida State. Wake Forest Wake Forest scored on their opening drive, but, of course, still just a 4-point game. They hand it off up the gut after the motion from the wide receiver. Nearly a first down, 2nd and 1 with 1:02 to go, and, of course, counting. 2nd and 1, 55 seconds to go. Send a man in motion one more time. They may hand it off again. They do. Trying to get that first down. Not going to get there. 3rd and 1. And Florida State will call a timeout. Trying to give themselves a second to maybe go get some points on their drive. Coach G says, don't do that. I won't. Thanks, Coach. 1 yard to gain. Man in motion. They toss to the right. He will not get there. It's going to be 4th and inches, and we'll see what Smitty decides to do. He's had 2 plays to get a yard. Couldn't get there. Got about halfway. 4th and inches. I do believe he wants to go for it, and this could be a huge play in this game. G says go for it, and that's what's happening here. Need just about the length of the football. Smitty will snap it. He'll go to the deep in route. It is incomplete. Couldn't bring it down. And Florida State will get the ball in Wake Forest territory at the 48-yard line. It was a good call, and it was a good play call. Just couldn't bring it all the way in. Got the bad animation. Big says should have punted. 40 seconds, 1st and 10, 1 timeout for Florida State. They go drag across the middle. It is caught for a first down to the 37-yard line. 34 seconds left in the half, and it will count now that the ball is set. And they go to the out route. Incomplete. Castellanos can't make the throw. For the first time this season, we have seen Florida State really rattled. I mean, it was a tie against Miami, 14-14, but that game quickly exploded into a 42-21 victory for Florida State, even against Stanford. Just really no panic from Florida State, and now we're finally seeing some tough throws to be made. Corner route is there, and Castellanos, he didn't catch it. Incomplete. I believe the receiver was the one that dropped it. Castellanos saying my bad, but I'm not sure you could have put that ball any better. 3rd and 10. Receiver couldn't catch it. Need the 27 to convert. Castellanos stopping, popping, nearly intercepted. Just miscommunications all over the place for Florida State. Coach G throwing out the Jeremiah Smith emoji. 18 seconds to go in the half. It looks like Coach Bemer will elect to punt this ball away. So it'd be about a 54-yard field goal from that spot. And that ball is going to bounce into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 12 seconds to go. Only 2 timeouts. We'll see how aggressive Smitty decides to play it. Punt return for a touchdown. Dang. Alert fake. Alert to fake. 1st and 10 from the 20. Would need a solid 60 yards to even sniff a field goal. They hand it off. And that will end the half right there. Wake Forest trying to play upset here in Doak Campbell Stadium. Nickel! Timeout! At halftime, 21-17, Wake Forest holds the lead over the number 9 Florida State Seminoles. Do you rank Smitty after 2 top 10 upsets? I don't know how you don't. I don't care if you're EA, if you've got bad coding. I don't care what you are. You might have to. But, of course, game is not over yet. Did I just jinx it? Go Florida State. Did I get it back? Did I unjinx it? I said if. I didn't say he was going to. I said if. I said maybe if. Never know. 1st and 10, they run the ball, and it goes backwards. 2nd and 11. And that was Joel Lowenberg. Coach Smitty's cousin in there to make the play. LMFAO. So 2nd and 11. Coming out and empty is Castellanos. He might go to the out route or the corner route. Castellanos stopping, popping, not there. 3rd and 11. Nick Anderson in there on the coverage. The senior free safety. And on 3rd and 11, it looks like Castellanos will come out by himself in the backfield once again with 5 wide. 3rd and 11. Rolling right again. Not really any options. He's trying to cut back upfield. Stopping, popping. Nearly intercepted. Ball falls down. 4th and 11. And Florida State will have to punt again.
Your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away. Get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half. And the punt goes out.
That goes out of bounds. And that's where Florida State will start, or excuse me, Wake Forest will start their next drive. Is it happening? Is Damon Claiborne coming into the game the Heisman candidate? Maybe finding himself back on the field. It looks like he is. Coach Smitty's talking to him on the sideline. Gloss says Bemer hasn't played in weeks, and unfortunately it is showing for him right now. And Damon Claiborne, top 5 Heisman frontrunner right now, coming onto the field. And there he is. Rumored to be out for the whole game. Looks like he may be blocking on this first play, and he is. Oki will get the first carry, and he can't get much, maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. Elijah Oki has been usually a great running quarterback, but of course Florida State shut him down, I think, against online, I think. Oh, I see what you're saying. But regardless, 2nd and 9. This one will be a handoff to Damon Claiborne, and he gets a couple on his first carry of the game. We do not care. 3rd and 6 for Wake Forest on a huge play early in this 3rd quarter. They forced a punt. Now looking to extend that lead. They hand it off to Claiborne again. He can't quite break a tackle. 4th and 3. What's the call from Coach Smitty? And it looks like he's bringing the punt team out. I'm just giving you the explanation of why we are seeing what we're seeing. 4th and 3 from the 47, and that ball is punted away. And it'll be right about the 10-yard line. Nice punt out at the 8-yard line. Nearly flipping the whole field. I'm hate watching Leave Me Be. With 7.5 minutes to go, Florida State will start their drive from the 8-yard line. How many more times can these teams go back and forth on defense? There's definitely going to be some more touchdowns to be scored, but who's going to score them? Handoff. Up the gut, nowhere to go, maybe a yard. No more than that. Florida State's run defense has been there so far, knock on wood.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, they hand it off again. Great hit. Only a 3-yard gain for Adrian Webster. He's got 7 yards on the day in 3 attempts. You're doing so good, Cade. Keep, please. Keep playing. 3rd and 6. 6.5 to go in the third. Castellanos coming out with Webster to his right. Looks like he's trying to make some adjustments, some hot routes. 3rd and 6. Ball goes short. Intercepted, and another bad throw by Castellanos. Puts Wake Forest at the 14-yard line. He got to be wasted, bro. Castellanos has played not great all game throwing the ball, and right there was just an extreme case of that. Wake Forest starts their drive at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Rolling right is Oki. He may just chuck this one to the sideline. Instead, he tries to duck down and get some yardage. Will go down as a sack for the loss of a yard as he goes out of bounds, so right at the 15. Bink says circle was open. Hindsight's 20/20. Bink. Second and 11 from the 15. Claiborne back in the game. I low-key forgot he's on PlayStation. Yes, he was on Xbox last year to play with us, but he switched to PlayStation this year. I agree with him, though. Claiborne getting the carry, trying to cut back upfield, nothing doing. It's going to be 3rd and 11, and you got to think Wake Forest would hate to come out of this drive with 3 points. You had 14 yards to go to the end zone. And now they've only gotten backwards to the 15-yard line. Need the 4 to convert for the first down and need 15 yards for a touchdown. Man in motion is a wide receiver. They'll hand it off to Claiborne, and he can't break free. That Florida State defense was all prepared for the Heisman candidate. And nothing doing there. It looks like Coach Smitty will send out his field goal unit. Kick is up and sneaks in the right upright. And that'll be a 7-point game. 24-17. Defense has been playing. I'm not even going to say anything. Defense has been playing. They've been playing the game. Regardless, 7-point lead for Wake Forest, and we'll see if they can hold on to it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Cade getting throated right now or something. That's nuts. Bro is getting Jit Girl ahead right now. Jit Girl is also crazy work. Go to the right side to McCoy on the screen. Wake Forest not fast enough to catch him as he gets a huge gain up across the 50-yard line. First down, Seminoles. And the big play they needed comes on the first play of the drive.
Failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys
That is
to
nuts.
regaining some form?
Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot.
1st and 10, they're coming out with a single back.
So much NFL talent surrounding
And they'll fake it to him. Going short. Caught and out of bounds up to the 37-yard line. Back-to-back throws. And back-to-back completions for Thomas Castellanos. Tommy Thomas. I guess in-game he is Tommy. Is that what's on his birth certificate? Probably not. Tell her put it back. 1st and 10, they go bootleg. Wake Forest defense couldn't quite get to Castellanos. They do at the very end of the play. I believe it will go down as a sack for Lowenberg. Nice play by the freshman lurker linebacker. No yardage gain, but good. And they go reverse to the wide receiver. Wake Forest tried to get there, could not. That's going to be a first down up near the red zone. First and 10 up to the 22-yard line as we approach the end of the third quarter. Under 3 to go. They hand this one off. Nobody home for Wake Forest. It's going to be goal to go from the 10 for Cam Davis and the Florida State offense. Need a Bemer panic pick. Somebody call Bemer's place and tell her break time. First and 10 from the 10. Not sure how this isn't goal to go. I think it'll change once they gain some yardage here, if they gain some yardage. And they go short to the wide receiver, breaks a tackle, can't break two. And that was Nick Anderson on the nice play. No, Nick Anderson missed the initial tackle. I'm not sure why they were highlighting him. He missed a tackle on that play. But a nice hit on first down. Second and goal, sends the running back in motion to the left side. Castellanos will throw. Going across the middle, it's caught. Not quite a touchdown, but a solid gain of 7. Third and goal from the 2. Gloss is literally made to talk crap. He has to. You are Nebraska. He's Iowa. It has to happen. Third and goal, making some hot routes. Castellanos will throw, rolling right. Can he get to the edge? He cannot! Wake Forest holds him out of the end zone at the 1-yard line. An insane play from the Wake Forest defense to keep him out at the 1-inch line. Back to yellow. Hit him again. And they go for a run, and it's going to be a touchdown. Wake Forest blitzed the right gap, but Cam Davis just made the better play on offense. Bink, I will Venmo you $20 if Rayo doesn't throw a pick for the rest of the year. Does that include playoffs, or bowl game, or Big Ten championship? Sounds like you keeping $20. So we've got a tie ball game here after the touchdown. First and 10 for Wake Forest from the 25. They've got a running back. They've got a wide receiver in motion. They'll go to him. Can't make a man miss. It's going to be second and 10 from the same spot as Quindarius Jones, junior corner, making a nice play on the receiver, not letting him get any extra yards after the catch. Rick, do the Sharps ever miss? No, they don't call them the Sharps for nothing, Seagloss. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Smitty actually wants to get this play off. It does not look like it. 24-24 in a barn burner of a game here. What was the spread on this game? It was Bemer 14.5. And Smitty isn't just looking to cover, man. Y'all took over that. That's true. Biggs bet the under, which was not a bad bet. Still going to be pretty close, but it was a pretty good bet. And it goes short to the screenplay, but nobody there other than KJ Kirkland and the rest of the Florida State defense. Under looking like the move every time. This feels like a Kyle McCord versus Kyle McCord game. Smitty, what you doing? What else are you supposed to do? I like the screenplay, just wasn't there. 3rd and 15. They need the 35 to convert hostile territory. And they go play action. Olkey goes to the corner route, and that one's going to be intercepted, setting up Bemer in solid territory. Jukes back inside, tries to cut outside. He'll be in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 17. Quindarius Jones. Back-to-back plays on this drive.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now.
And Castellanos and this Florida State offense is set up in huge, great territory. Nice tackle by by Wake Forest defense. It's the two name screwing me up. Florida State goes backwards. Wake Forest making a nice play. 2nd and 11. 8:40 to go in the game. Castellanos will hand it off to Webster, and he gets a first down, stays on his feet, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida State, as Adrian Webster breaks about 3 tackles on that play and finds himself in the end zone. That is Adrian Webster of the Florida State Seminoles. Coach G. Let's go Indians. I believe that is a sophomore. Oh. 31-24, Florida State takes the lead early in this fourth quarter. 75 yards for a tie. Can Wake Forest do it? We shall see. Going short, incomplete. Florida State defense covers up Olkey quickly. Dylan, a real one for saying it. Hey, man, it's fun. It's fun as heck. 2nd and 10 from the same spot. No. They need 10 yards to convert here. Olkey may roll out. As a man, can he get down? No, he cannot. These Wake Forest receivers, now all of a sudden, they're the ones that can't grab the ball. He did the thing. Butter into chew. 3rd and 10, and Wake Forest needs a big play here. They go to the out route, caught by the tight end, and if anybody can catch it, it's that sure-handed Harry Lodge. And they get themselves a first down to the 41-yard line. Wake Forest trying to keep themselves alive here in this huge ball game for the playoff standings. Olkey keeps it, can't find any space, he'll lose a yard. I can lodge it in something. They are just kids. They literally are. Well, these kids are like, they're all younger than like 23. Claiborne in motion. 2nd and 11. And they go inside on the wide receiver screen. Trying to stay on his feet. Does. He'll get about 3 on that play. That was the best 3-yard play I've ever seen. Reginald Vick Jr. It's been huge for this Wake Forest offense. Maybe they need to find him the ball. All the attention's on Claiborne. He might be the best decoy in the business. Dude's a tank. 3rd and 8. Need to cross the 50 to keep the drive alive. Man in motion again. Snap is away. Olkey trying to roll out. Trying to throw back toward his receiver. It's caught. 4th and 1. That was Mays Jr., and I don't think there's any question from Smitty. What if Bemer picks 6, then gets a pick and kicks a field goal? Well, he could have had one there. But Billy Mays Jr. Billy Mays, I believe is his name. Maybe not. But either way, he makes a great play on the ball and keeps this drive close to being alive. Does that say 50-yard line with it? It does. It does say 50-yard line. It's not even the right arrow. It's not even. And a bad throw by Olkey. And that might be 6. Unless the Wake Forest team can catch him, they can. Just a bad animation. Smitty said wrong button item. Highly imagine. I would imagine that was probably the wrong button. And it's one play like that that can completely flip a game. Still time in this ball game for Wake Forest to come back, but Florida State pounced on that mistake. And they go bootleg with Castellanos once again. And Castellanos will take off, and he'll get about 6 on that play on the bootleg. 9 attempts, 57 yards for Tommy Castellanos. Big gets PlayStation. They don't have a B button. My controller is broken. I can't pick a play. Uh-oh. Oh, it's O. Can you move? He probably did. Or change players. Oh, no. If you need to switch, yes, can move. If you need to switch controller, do you have another controller? Because if you I think it may pause the game if you disconnect your controller. It looks like he switched controllers because he's switching players now. 3rd and 5. And they go run. Great defense by the Demon Deacons. And that'll stop him in his tracks. Rashawn Tung there to make the play from the strong safety spot. Penguin saying, miss it, miss it, miss it. I respect the effort. But that one is right down the middle for Coach Bemer and Florida State. And now Wake Forest will get another chance. Only down 10 in this ball game. Went for the onside recovery, but Bemer just boots that thing way out of the back of the end zone. It's only a 10-point game. We've seen Smitty come back from down a lot more than 10 in about the same amount of time. Still all 3 timeouts. But you need something on this drive. What can Olkey, the freshman, do on 1st and 10 from his own 25? Play action. Looking on the wheel route, it might be there. Mays has the catch, and he's brought down inside the 30 to the 27. DeMond wasn't dying in that game. That is true. Great point. That's a great point. And down 10, they get a huge gain, flipping the field in one play. They go play action this time. They might go to Damon Short. Instead, they go to the wide receiver. Solid 8-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 2. No patience here from Wake Forest. Why should you? No need to waste any time. 2nd and 2. Smitty's dialed. Red zone snap incoming for Florida State. Trying to switch the play. The stadium pulse isn't too bad right now, so he should be able to. It looks like he has. 2nd and 2, tight end in motion. And they'll hand this one off to Claiborne, and he has a 1st down. Heisman making Heisman plays for Wake Forest. 3:30 to go in the ball game. Clock still ticking, but Smitty quick to pick a play and quick to get to the line. Switching that play. 3 minutes to go. Okie trying to get some hot routes. He'll throw. Deep crosser. Incomplete, and one of the first bad throws, or at least missed throws, from Olkey we've seen. Everything else has been pretty much on the money, but just a couple bad reads. 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. They fake to him. They go to Claiborne in the end zone. Touchdown of the Heisman. Finds his way for 6. Wake Forest back within 4, and it'll be 3 if there's an extra point. Bing says he is... I'm going to ignore that. Extra point is no good. And a huge play in this game. 4 points now. And now Wake Forest needs a touchdown. I respect it. Going for the onside kick. Bemer will call a timeout. I was going to say, I don't know why I wouldn't allow that. I think Penguin allowed it. We've seen Smitty get these before. Kick is away. Florida State doesn't get it. Can Wake Forest recover? They can! Wake Forest recovers the onside kick, and they'll have the ball at their own 46-yard line. What is it about Smitty and these comebacks, man? Oh, wait, we hit the over. I just realized that. We hit the over. I believe I just made... never mind. I didn't make any money yet. Changing bits. It's 1st and 10. They hand it off to the Heisman candidate, but that was a great wrap-up by the Florida State defense. 2nd and 12.
In the backfield.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason
So 2nd and 12. Bink says play the clock, man. We'll see how much he does want to do so. Because you need to give yourself enough time to go score, because of course you need a touchdown now. 2:15 to go. Olkey trying to make some adjustments. This is a huge matchup in the ACC. Fake the run. He might not have time. He rolls out, and he's going to go down 3rd and 21 as the clock trickles down to the 2-minute warning. And now they need every bit of 21 yards to convert. It was a good play call, but Smitty didn't have any help on that play from his offensive line. Change pants for nothing. 3rd and 21. Oki drops back. Looking at Claiborne again. He makes the catch. 4th and 11 now, so, of course, got to go for it here under 2 minutes. And it's makes it a lot more manageable than 21 yards, but now 11 yards. Not easy to get here. That tight end was open beside him. I didn't know if he could have fit that throw in there because I did see a defender near him. I saw what you were talking about, though, Bink. 4th and 11. Oki rolling out. Might have to try to get away. Still on his feet. Gets a block. Throwing to an open man. Caught by the tight end. It's a 1st down inside the 35 to the 32. Are you kidding me? Well, the tight end was open that time, Bink. How about that? Dude, that guy has the most sure hands I've ever seen in college football. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Olkey making Heisman plays out here. Claiborne gets the carry. He's got up to near a 1st down. 9 yards on that run. 2nd and 1. He was doing some Johnny Manziel stuff. Just coming back, getting a block from his O-lineman. When Bemer does it, he's Lucifer. But when Smitty does it... Hey, I wasn't saying anything, man. My baby thinks I'm insane, man. Smitty going to Claiborne. He's open inside the 10. Jukes inside the 5, and he's trying to carry this defense. I have never. That dude is just trying to will his team to a win. You can tell he doesn't even care about the freaking Heisman, man. Did you see that effort right at the goal line? Oh my goodness. DeMond Claiborne trying to carry his team to a victory. They run down to the 1-yard line now. Smitty does have all 3 timeouts, so he may, I don't know, you may take one here because that clock's going to go way down, I think. And it's down to 7 seconds. This may be the last play of the game. 3 seconds. This is going to be it. And Smitty will call timeout. And the clock management was not there for Wake Forest this time. One play to decide it all. I'm going to wake up all of my neighbors. This is going to be bad. Flag on the play. It's caught for a touchdown, but what was the flag for? It's going to be offsides. That's going to do it. Wake Forest goes into Doug Campbell Stadium and walks it off for a touchdown win. 36-34. And Smitty puts himself amongst legends. Back-to-back top 10 wins for Smitty. First, number 3 SMU, then goes on the road against number 9 Florida State. Whose needs 9-3? Let's go 10-2. Let's make the playoffs. Wake Forest stuns the Doug Campbell crowd and puts themselves back in the top 25. Guys, thank you for watching this incredible stream we've had here today. Florida State is upset 36-34, Wake Forest goes into hostile territory and wins themselves a heartbreaker. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We will see you next week on IceBox Live.